Hi, sophomore advisory teachers. I wanted to show you really quickly how to check the progress of your students for their Xello activities for their high school and beyond plan. So the first thing you're going to do is log into your Xello account. And then right here under my groups, you should have a 1 and you should be able to click on that and get directed straight to your group. For this activity, I'm going to steal Mr. Conklin's advisory. And when I go click there, I'm going to see all of my students listed in alphabetical order by their last name. If you had a student leave, you can click over here and just select remove student, and it will remove that student from your group. If you've had a new student join your advisory, you can click this plus button, and then you can start typing the student's name and search that way for the student to add them to your advisory. You would just click on their name and then they should be added to your group. So I'm going to click on this first student name, and I'm looking over here to make sure that this personality style bubble is in color. And the colors are going to vary based on what their personalities were. And then you may see a variance in how many colors. Some are going to have 3, some are going to have 2. It's pretty rare to just have 1. But you can see right here what the 3 that the student scored in. Then over here, we see the sophomore lessons. So this student has completed 0 of 3 of her sophomore lessons. And if they've completed 1, a portion of it will be in green, and it'll say 1 of 3. If they've done 2, then 2/3 will be filled in and it'll say 2 of 3. And then if they've done all of them, it will be completely green and it'll say 3 of 3. So it's really easy to see how many lessons they've completed. If you're curious to see which lessons they have completed, you can click on lesson progress, and it'll give the specific breakdown of the 3 10th grade lessons that are required. And then the focus really this year is just 10th grade lessons. We're not focused on going back and doing 9th grade lessons. If you have time in your advisory and you want the students to go back and do 9th grade, that's completely up to you. You can click here, include past years. It's going to give you the lessons alphabetically. If you click on grade, it's going to sort them lowest to highest. So you just click on grade again, and then it'll sort them highest to lowest. And you can see the student has done their 9th grade, just not their 10th grade lessons. But like I said, we're really just focused on 10th grade lessons and making sure that students are completing those 10th grade lessons. So I'm going to go back to my About Students tab, and I'm going to scroll down, and right here, the fact that this student has career matches tells me that they have done the matchmaker. They need to have done the mission complete quiz that was due at the end of September. There isn't anywhere on this that indicates if they've done that mission complete quiz. We're really just relying on career matches and this personality style right here to show us that they've done what they need to do. Then the next 3 activities that are due are the 3 lessons. So the work values is due at the end of October. The careers and lifestyle costs is due at the end of November, and the job interviews is due at the end of December. The next thing that they need to do, which is scheduled to be due at the end of January, is to add 3 experiences. And you're going to find those 3 experiences right here. So this student obviously has not done any experiences just yet. But if you have a student that has added experiences, you'll see them listed right here. And these experiences, they can be volunteer experiences, they can be work experiences, and work experiences don't necessarily have to be a steady job. It could be babysitting, it could be helping at their parents' place of work, it could be mowing lawns. And volunteer experience the same, helping somebody move. Life experiences, maybe they've moved or changed schools, had a surgery, anything that they're comfortable listing in Xello for you to see. Really, the only people who see this are teachers and then counselors. So there aren't other people looking at this, but once again, we really want to encourage students to put things that they're comfortable with other people seeing. Then they can also put education on there as far as if they've taken a class here that has really impacted them. Maybe they're in biomed or computer science or engineering, or a history class that is really impacting them and what they want to do, they can put those classes down. So once we're done with that, we're just going to go up here and we're going to click on the right to the next student. And here you can see this student has one personality type. This learning style is optional. It doesn't need to be done. And then over here, we can see the student has done 2 of 3 of their 10th grade lessons. Then when we scroll down here, we see career matches. This skills lab is not due until junior year. So this student is on the ball. And right here, we can see experiences. The student hasn't added any experiences yet. And then we can just move on up here to the next student and continue checking to see where they are. If you have any questions, if there's anything that I can help with, I'm happy to come into TAPS. I'm also happy to meet with teachers and answer any questions that you might have. So please let me know if I can help with anything.